Treasury Department published, then removed comments on an upcoming executive order on cryptocurrencies. The prices jumped on that release, and now the details of the actual executive order are out, and even you can remove it, Elon. It's like when I delete a tweet, when I think better of something, someone's got it already. It's like too late. Once you've done it, you've done it. And I saw the executive order, and it was like, exactly what you would have thought. We want to make it safe for investors. We want to lead in innovation, but we want to make sure we have the right kind of regulation that protects people. We want to, protect the environment. All the normal things but not very specific, I don't think, about how you're going to do all that.
Right. What they're saying is that this is responsible innovation. President Biden will sign this executive order today, calling for just that in the crypto industry. The White House is directing a government-wide audit of the risks and potential benefits focused on a list of 6 key priorities. And those are consumer and investor protection, financial stability, illicit finance, U.S. competitiveness, equity and inclusion, and a host of other factors like privacy, security, and climate. Now, Treasury is tasked with developing policy recommendations for the industry, as well as issuing a report on the future of money and on payment systems. The Commerce Department would take the lead on creating a framework for the best ways to use the technology, and the administration is encouraging regulators to provide sufficient oversight and safeguard against systemic risk. Now, this order calls understanding how a central bank digital currency might work urgent, but a senior administration official said that foreign CBDC do not pose a threat to the dollar. The White House said that they were having extensive engagement with the industry before announcing this directive. And in fact, they started calling those weekend meetings Crypto Sundays. So as you mentioned, the initial response to the inaccurately posted or incorrectly posted Treasury statement was positive. But now that folks can dig through the details, we'll see if that sentiment holds.
It just seems like we've got a panel that's going to consider creating a study to study eventually how to do this with crypto. Here's the things we want to do, but it's short on specifics.
But it
seemed friendly. It seemed friendly, though.
Right. It didn't have to go this way. I mean, I think you're right. This doesn't have a whole lot of teeth. It punts on, the really controversial question of who regulates what and how. So there's a lot of turf battles happening within the federal government. But when you look at something like a year ago, the executive order on competition, that clearly started with the theory that corporate consolidation was, harming consumers and that the administration needed to take action on it. So it didn't have to come as a sort of neutral tone. The administration has clearly shown that it's willing to use executive orders to take stronger action in the past. So in this case, I would say that the industry can view it as a win that, as you mentioned, they're pretty open to the innovation and the benefits of technology, but recognizing that there are concerns as well. Look at the stablecoin report that came out, which was really focused on the financial stability risks of stablecoins. That one was also had a fairly negative tone. This one is a lot more neutral.